Let's take a look at the highlights from round 13 of PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria. Are going to the penalty spot against Richmond, and we've got a goal here. Melbourne Knights have scored from the corner. And it's teed down. Hicks, top of the box. Switching onto his right, it's Hicks! And it's 2-0 to the Knights. Jason Hicks doubles the advantage. Santilli to take the free kick off a short run-up. Great goal. And he scores. And it is game on as we tick into the first minute of stoppage time. Here comes the set piece. It's high to the end. And it's in! Recchia has scored the equaliser. No, a handball. And Recchia is off. We're into the 6th minute of stoppage here, and the referee isn't even looking at his watch. Dean gives it away, and Dresovic can put this one to bed into the area. And Dresovic, it's over. Knights do win 3-1. Port Melbourne's goal lived a charmed life in the opening stages against the Bentley Greens, surviving this shot off the crossbar. But another goalmouth scramble would yield the one and only goal of the match, Jack Webster nodding in from the near post. Avondale took the lead from the penalty spot against Richmond. Jonathan Giubato stepping up to score, in spite of a touch on the way from the goalkeeper. Richmond had a penalty of their own soon after, a handball allowing one of the top penalty takers in the league, Jake Bargadesh, to continue his scoring run from the spot. Richmond were into the lead before half-time. This diagonal ball finding Alex Cornelia, who buried the chance into the bottom right. Richmond appeared to be holding on, but in stoppage time hearts were broken. Germano firing in from the top of the area to salvage a 2-2 draw. Jawadi has the ball to Miller, now scoops it over the top on the right corner, comes through with a header. He was hacked. That's the penalty. Epifano takes his run up, stutter step, and rolls it into the bottom left corner. The gully defenders protest. Left-footed in swinger, and it's headed away. And now the volley following up, right off the line. Eager with the header away. Now Lambertaritas, and it's a great save. John Honos was on form for the Oakley Cannons against Northcote City. A great close-range save to keep the score 0-0. And Oakley would capitalise in the 26th minute. Dean Piemonte arriving to score. It was 2-0 soon after. Dusan Bosniak running onto this cutback from the right in the 32nd minute. But Northcote would mount a comeback. Anthony Ramsey scoring just 2 minutes later. And by the 39th minute, the scores were level. Braden Crowley with good close control, scoring on the turn. But Bosniak would have the final say, winning the match for Oakley with this goal of the year contender in the 84th minute.
Left foot, swings it back deep. Kenny over the bar, under the bar. I thought that was floating high. Corner, Costa, Paris. Good chance, waits, the give. Belter! An absolute belter from Les Dumbalis.
That's his first of the season.
Sensational build-up.
Dumbalis wins off the lead now. Kenny Ethioli on goal. Slips it past the keeper, 3-0.
Under pressure, given away. Katibian, goal.
Straight into the wall, down to Wilkins.
Oh, great ball, great goal. Wonderful stuff. Wilkins over the top.
And he's giving it away, and it's going to be another goal to Melbourne victory.
Cahill with the follow-up. Neat touch on the ball, now Hegarty. This time he unleashes a shot, and it's a good save by McMaster to parry it down. Now it sits kindly for Balan, trying to play it through the centre. Nishimoto is quick, and he's got the step on the Hume defence. It's Nishimoto, and Bulleen lead against the run of play. Takanori Nishimoto. Now to PlayStation 4 NPL 2 East, where Box Hill United took an 87th minute lead through Rinor Mariki. Box Hill would score again in stoppage time. Michael Kariuki rounding the goalkeeper, and able to hold his nerve against a desperate backtracking defence.
Ben's time to take a free kick on the right wing. He delivers a ball into the air. Block. And that's 1-0. And that's 1-0 Thunder. What a great goal that was. An open header there.
Some apprehensive defending from the Eastern Lions allowed Cody Selwood to break through the right channel and open the scoring for the Goulburn Valley Suns. Eastern Lions would be levelled by half-time, a deflected defensive clearance falling into the path of Ryan Losty. But the Suns would win at 12 minutes from time. Anthony Gaillard controlling the ball and then getting the angle perfect to pick out the bottom right corner. It was a momentous occasion at Nunawading City, Emil Damey scoring the opening goal to give the team hope that a first win might be on the way against Murray United. Murray pegged a goal back through Lewis Greenwood at half-time, but in the 57th minute it was Damey again putting Nunawading in front. And with Murray desperately trying to score an equaliser, Nunawading would capitalise in stoppage time. Dan Gathercole scoring to spark wild celebrations, the club's first NPL win. Kingston City struck twice earlier to take the ascendancy against Brunswick City on Monday night, Velivor Mitrovic controlling this ball through the right and scoring after 8 minutes. It was 2-0 when Brunswick couldn't clear their lines at a corner, Hamish Miller nodding in. Kingston goalkeeper Julien Chaumet was able to show his talent. And when Chaumet was ultimately beaten by Adam Wright, there wasn't enough time for Brunswick, their 90th minute goal at the end of a 2-1 loss.
And back to Huzzy. He whips it in. Dangerous ball for Casey Thomas, and he's headed home. Moreland City have the lead here in the derby, and it's Casey Thomas with his first goal of the season. Samadusing heads on. Papadimitriou getting forward. Looks to shoot. Striking off the post. Yusuf there and puts it over.
Yusuf Ahmed's close-range finish got Melbourne City off to the perfect start after just 6 minutes at Sunshine George Cross. Sunshine would peg a goal back in the 34th minute through Ahmed Tura. But in the 57th minute, Austin Wong would win the points for Melbourne City with this long-range effort. North Geelong Warriors and Ballarat Red Devils drew 1-1. Vito Cicello's goal here, answered by Michael Trigger's strike in the 80th minute. Jordan Brown's initial volley for Whittlesea Rangers may have been saved brilliantly by St Albans goalkeeper Alex Baird, but there was no keeping him out at the second attempt. And Whittlesea would double their advantage 5 minutes from time, capitalising on the counter-attack when Attila Roffley broke to the right and played in George Sleffendorfus. A penalty in stoppage time conceded by Andrew Taylor, leading to a red card.
Who's getting a red card?
But Ryan McGuffey's 95th minute strike was too little too late, Whittlesea winning 2-1. Werribee City celebrated their first win of the year, Bobby Vidanoski getting the team off to a flying start after 5 minutes. Domenico Marifiotti then scored a penalty in the 65th minute to double Werribee's advantage. Vidanoski would round out the scoring in the 73rd minute. Now to the PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria ladder. South Melbourne's hard-fought win away to Green Gully maintains their 2-point gap from the Bentley Greens at the top of the league. Heidelberg United's goal difference boost against Melbourne Victory takes them back into third above Green Gully. Hume City missed the chance on Monday night to climb the table. They stay fifth, while the Oakley Cannons' late win against Northcote moves them into sixth. There's a 4-point gap to the teams outside the finals places. Port Melbourne still head of the chasing pack. Melbourne Knights some 12 goals difference behind them. Avondale's late draw and Bulleen's win were valuable results for both as they try to break away from the relegation zone. Pascoe Vale is the lowest safe team, 2 points above Melbourne Victory in the playoff spot. Richmond is level with Melbourne Victory on points, but 9 goals difference worse off, and still 5 points clear of bottom of the table Northcote City. Now to the PlayStation 4 NPL 2 East ladder. Dandenong Thunder's hard-fought win against Springvale White Eagles maintains their 4-point gap at the top of the league. Kingston City taking care of business against Brunswick to stay 6 clear of Box Hill United. The two meet at Wembley Park in the FFV Radio feature game from 3 p.m. this Saturday afternoon. Dandenong City's defeat to Box Hill means they're now 6 points behind the third-place team and 12 points off promotion pace. Goulburn Valley Suns capitalised on Springvale White Eagles' first defeat in 6, able to jump them into 5th on the table. Brunswick City's early season form has faded, falling down to 7th place. Nunawading City's first win of the year against Murray United means they're now 2 points away from climbing off the foot of the table. Now to the PlayStation 4 NPL 2 West ladder. North Geelong Warriors 1-1 draw against Ballarat Red Devils maintains their lead at the top of the league for another week. Whittlesea Rangers the big winners after edging past St Albans Saints. Melbourne City is now 1 point out of the promotion places and just 2 points off the top of the league. Ballarat Red Devils remains within 1 win of the top of the league, while Moreland Zebras are 4 points off the pace. St Albans was the biggest loser of the weekend, pushed into 6th place on the table, albeit still only 4 points off promotion and 5 points off the top of the league. At the foot of the table, Werribee's first win of the season has seen them climb up to 8th place. Don't forget to subscribe to the FFE podcast in iTunes or find it in Audio Boom. This week, post-match reaction from players and coaches from 4 different matches across NPL and NPL2. For extended highlights packages made by the clubs, photo galleries and news, like the NPL Victoria Facebook page. For fixtures, venues and kick-off times, go to nplvic.com.au.